Hello friends, I'm your Miran and welcome back to Love for Food and Travel. Hope you are all doing well. Today we are going on a long trip from Hyderabad to Chennai to celebrate Diwali with family. We have been using our Mahindra XEV 90 for the last 5 months and we now have the confidence to take this car for long trips without any hesitation. In fact, we had uploaded many videos on road trips in EV in our channel. If you are new to our channel, please check out these videos and do consider subscribing. In this video, we will tell you where we took breaks to charge our car, total cost of the trip, and how many trips we used in the annual FASTag pass. In addition to this, we are also carrying a big mystery box all the way to Chennai. We will talk about it during this trip. But can you guess what's in this box? Let me tell you, this is going to be a fast-paced video and I'm sure you will certainly like it. On the day of the travel, we packed all our luggage in the boot the previous night itself. I seriously doubt if anyone would have packed the boot of XEV 90 to this full. I guess we should be proud of ourselves. By the way, do you see this big box? It's a mystery box that we are taking along with us to Chennai. We will slowly reveal the contents and the whole story behind it during this road trip. After packing all our luggage, we started from Hyderabad at 5:30 am with SOC of 97%. Usually, for the long trips, it is always advisable to start early. By doing so, you will cover a good distance in the morning, thereby reaching the destination early, and this can avoid the evening traffic at the destination. We need to cover a distance of 680 kilometers to reach Chennai from Hyderabad. And as per Google, it will take 11 hours of drive without break and will reach Chennai at 4:45 pm. After starting from home, we were on the ORR expressway within minutes and reached the first toll of our day. Since it was Diwali weekend, the toll was a bit busy. As we drove on the Nehru Outer Ring Road, we could see good amount of smog throughout. Though initially there was some traffic on the road, it became relatively free once we passed the RGI exit. We drove continuously for 3 hours, crossing Ramoji Film City, Narketpalli and Nalgonda. At 8:25, we decided to stop for breakfast at SSS Family Restaurant in Miryalaguda. At this point of time, we had covered 194 kilometers and still had a range of 372 kilometers and 63% charge left. This was a small restaurant by the road with breakfast prepared in the open. We were told that the specialty of this restaurant is egg dosa, and so we ordered one for each of us. While the dosa was getting done, we ordered a plate of vada. Both the vada as well as egg dosa was very tasty. Finally, we finished the breakfast with a hot coffee. Actually, our plan was to have quick breakfast in 20-25 minutes and hit the highway as soon as possible. But here, we ended up like 45 minutes as the service was very slow. Anyways, we bought some water bottles from the coffee shop and resumed our journey at 9:05. Very soon, we crossed Krishna River Bridge and reached the border area of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. As we entered Andhra Pradesh, I could see that the traffic cones are placed endlessly in the middle of the road on both the sides. I understand that this is being done for grass cutting and beautification of median. But the problem is that these cones are kept in the morning and it is cleared only in the evening, making it difficult for the commuters and creating slow traffic in that area. I have not seen this culture in Telangana, but I know it is very common in Andhra Pradesh highways. Okay, now let's talk about the mystery box. Did you guess the contents of this box? Let me break it for you. The entire box contains fireworks and crackers that we bought from a cracker agency in Tamil Nadu. This is a premium combo box which had all sort of new fireworks and crackers at an unbelievable price. If you want to know more about this, please comment and I will provide all the details. The process is very simple. You need to select the combo box and pay the money online. After that, they will send the cracker combo box in a parcel service. Of course, you can select the parcel office near to your house and get it from there. We had selected the parcel office in Kukatpalli and got the parcel loaded onto a car. And we are taking this big cracker box along with us to Chennai to celebrate Diwali with our family. After reaching Chennai, I will show you the contents of the box and will burst these together. So do stay tuned. Meanwhile, we made steady progress as we passed Adanki and Midarametla. Our plan was to stop near Ongole for charging our car, where we also planned to have our lunch. In fact, in this trip, we planned to stop only once midway in Ongole to get a car charged, which would be more than enough to get to Chennai. So at 11:30, we reached Voltron charging hub at Ongole, where we plugged our car for charging, while we went to have our lunch at Vajra family restaurant next to it. At this point of time, we had covered 368 kilometers from Hyderabad and we were left with 25% charge and 122 kilometers range. Vajra family restaurant was a fairly decent and an ideal place to take a break while your car gets charged. Though we reached Ongole early for lunch, the restaurant did manage to get us chicken starters and chicken biryani, so that we didn't have to wait for long. Starters were good, but the biryani was kind of okay only. Just after having lunch, when we were about to leave, it started raining. We had to wait for 10 to 15 minutes at the restaurant before getting into the car. By then, the car had charged from 25% to 96% in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. The Voltron staff helped us to unplug the charger and we started from Ongole after paying the charging cost. Our destination in Chennai was about 314 kilometers from Ongole, and the good thing was that the weather was amazing. It was dark and cloudy, and it's always a pleasure to drive in this weather, especially for an EV car. You don't want a hot sunny day as it drains the battery. The other thing is that this is an excuse to open the moonroof and enjoy the rain. We always make it a point to open the roof curtain when it rains. It's altogether a different feeling. By 4 p.m., we entered Tamil Nadu borders and soon we reached the integrated checkpost on Tamil Nadu-Andhra Pradesh border. From there, we passed through Red Hills, Ambattur and finally entered Madurai toll. Finally, at 5:30 in the evening, we reached our destination in Chennai with a charge of 29% and 155 kilometers range. With this, we concluded day 1 of our trip to Chennai. Next day morning, we had planned to go to Annai Velangani shrine in Besant Nagar. We usually visit the church whenever we come to Chennai. We spend some time in the church praying and offering candles. After that, we decided to have our breakfast in Murugan Idli just opposite to the church. The highlight here is that the breakfast is served on a banana leaf. They specialize in South Indian breakfast items, especially ghee idli, dosa, uttapam, vada, and many others. The other highlight is the number of chutneys along with sambar that you get for the breakfast items. All the food served were authentic and delicious, and we enjoyed having the breakfast here at Murugan Idli. After this, we all went to Nexus Vijay Mall, Vadapalani for a family lunch at Salt Restaurant. Here, we put our car on charge at GeoBP charging station and then went to the restaurant. It was actually my son's birthday and we were really thrilled to celebrate it with his grandparents. I think it's been a long time since we had celebrated birthdays with our loved ones. Salt Restaurant is a fine dining restaurant which serves different cuisines starting from North Indian, South Indian, Chinese and continental with different types of desserts and mocktails. The food was tasty and we all had a really good time at the restaurant. By the time we came down after lunch, the car had charged from 20% to 100% in about 1 hour 20 minutes. It was a day of Diwali and it was time to open our big cracker box. This box had too many fireworks and crackers that I even doubted whether we will finish bursting all this before leaving Chennai. It had all conventional ones like flower pot, chakra, shots and sparklers, as well as the newly launched ones like sword, peacock, AK-47 and whatnot. We will try to show you all the new crackers and fireworks as much as we can in this video. In fact, I was managing and supplying the crackers to small kids and to big kids. Needless to say that we all became kids while bursting crackers. It is just not for the joy of doing. Actually, it takes us back to those nostalgic golden days when we used to burst crackers when we were kids. We started off with some small crackers and slowly upgraded ourselves to bigger flower pots, shots and many others. There were few things that we were looking forward, like the He-Man sword, which was spectacular to see. The other one was a peacock. When it was fully lit, it was indeed looking like a peacock. We also had numerous flower pots and other fireworks which the kids were loving it thoroughly. This year, there were also a few new ones like emu eggs and speeding car, and these added variety to the overall cracker combo. Not just fireworks, we even had big 100 wala crackers rocking the entire locality. The interesting one was the cricket bat. My son was happy doing this as he loves cricket and is a big fan of Kohli. But the best firework was the AK-47 gun that came in a pair of two. I personally felt that this is worth the money. In fact, there were many fireworks that we couldn't finish it in a day. Actually, we burst the crackers for 2 days. On the second day, we kept only the big ones like the flower pots and sky shots. Towards the end, we took the 5000 wala and laid it on the road. And when it started to burst, just see for yourself. We had to literally take shelter as the firepower was too much to handle. As the final act, I took 120 shots and kept it on the road and the kids lightened it. You know, when it started bursting, it kept on going for the next 5 minutes without break. It was actually a visual treat. I was happy that we could enjoy this Diwali with our family and more importantly, we burst the crackers safely without any incidents. Next day morning, it was time to leave Chennai. We started our journey back at 5:30 am with a charge of 98%. We drove for 2 hours, covering around 135 kilometers from Chennai before taking our first break of the day. At 7:30 am, we stopped at Amravati Family Restaurant just before Gudur, Andhra Pradesh. This restaurant is our usual place for breakfast when coming from Chennai. They also have a GeoBP EV charger, but it's not working for quite some time now. We quickly had some ghee karam dosas and vada for breakfast and finished off with a coffee. Within 30 minutes, we were back on the highway. But as you see, it was drizzling all the way from Chennai, so we were a bit cautious, driving carefully. But soon it became sunny and we accelerated to good speed. By doing so, we were able to cover more distance in less time and the arrival time came down to 4:12 pm from 4:45 pm, even after stopping for breakfast. But in this process, we lost some 50 to 70 kilometers of range. So, after driving for 2 more hours, we covered a total distance of 331 kilometers from Chennai and we were left with only 16% charge. By then, we reached Chennapatnam Filter Coffee at Medara Metla. Here, we charged our car while we took a coffee break. This break was a bit longer as we charged our car from 15% all the way till 74%, and this took an hour's time. Finally, at 11:30, we started from there and resumed our journey to Hyderabad. We continued to drive at a good speed between 100 and 120 and covered a good distance. We drove for another 3 hours non-stop and reached Narkatpalli at 2:30, which was just 125 kilometers from Hyderabad. Here we thought of charging our car in Hotel Vivera and have lunch. But the charging slots were full, so we took a U-turn and went to Teluguvari Ruchulu. Here we found a charge zone station where we plugged our car for charging. At this point of time, we were left with just 18% charge and 64 kilometers of range. We went into the restaurant and ordered chicken starters, a chicken pulao and a mutton nalli biryani. I need to tell you that the food here was really good. If you happen to reach Narkatpalli for lunch or dinner, please do try this restaurant. I am sure you will certainly love it. We would have charged for 45 minutes at the place from 18% to 62% before resuming our last leg journey. From here, we went through Nehru Outer Ring Road and at by 5:15 pm we reached home. In this Chennai trip, we covered 1420 kilometers with an efficiency of 6.1 kilometers per kilowatt hour. On the next day, we charged our car in the apartment to get the total cost of the trip. After calculating the charging cost, we paid rupees 5,818 for the entire trip, which comes around rupees 4 per kilometer. I consider this pretty decent as we were speeding on our way back from Chennai. As far as toll is concerned, we paid a toll charge of rupees 370 one way, put together rupees 740 both ways. In addition to this, we also had the annual toll pass. We were able to use 16 trips in this road trip alone, and we still have 184 trips in our annual pass. So friends, this was our road trip to Chennai. Hope you liked the video. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we meet again in another interesting video, be happy and keep smiling.